Alright guys, so just redid the cylinder heads, put a blue silicone between all the valve covers, redid the oil cooler. It's the all metal version now, as is the thermostat housing, the neck behind it going up there. So we've got the full Dorman metal conversion kit for every plastic part in here. But the alternator was bad. When the oil cooler, the plastic one, went, it drenched it in oil. Shorted out the windings, completely fried it. This little lady got a 5-year warranty. And a beauty she is, huh? Now, the downside of these is normally you would have to depressurize all of the coolant lines. So you got an oil cooler, a transmission cooler, built in the 2016. So they have a transmission and oil cooler in them. Because of that, all these steel lines you see here run everywhere. You're only going to unbolt this bolt on this side to get the electrical plug off. Then from beneath, where you can see right down here, between these lines and between the oil dipstick, your working space is right there. You're going to use a flex head ratchet. Thin as you can get it, okay? You get a thick one, this will not work. You will bump. This is a flex head ratchet. It's the skinniest one they got. It lets you rotate to what you need, 3/8" drive. You are looking at a 12mm ground nut. That would be this little brass one right here. This guy cannot be accessed from the top because the bolt sticks off too far, like 2 inches from it for you to get a socket over it. Finding deep wells will not fit, nor will your regulars. So you have to get one that's in the middle enough to fit over the bolt, but not long enough to do this. These are 1.5 inches. They work beautifully. Get that 12mm on, or you can use one of these in the middle. That right there, it's a 3/4. Take out the ground cable. The rest comes out from there above your AC compressor through here, which means that you're taking it out right through here. There's the AC compressor, and what you're doing is pulling it right here, right out between the lower and upper frame. What's wrong? You dropped something?
Oh, a flashlight. Go ahead.
Okay.
I was trying to light that for you, and it couldn't.
Couldn't get it going. So that's it. You pull it out of the side. You can leave your refrigerant lines connected. Let your AC compressor dangle on them. They're all steel, so they'll hold the weight easy. And you can move it from the side, put it back in the same way. The only trick to this is the big bolts. These guys. All right, these bolts. The outermost one you can remove, but the innermost one, this guy on the inside edge towards the ground prong, man, he has to be inserted in advance because there's not enough room to pull this bolt out before it bumps the frame. So you have to have the bolt set in to put the new alternator in, and you have to keep it in, but unbolt it all the way to pull the old one out. It cannot be removed completely because it bumps the frame. Other than that, you could pull your alternator without costing you $200 in the latest refrigerant to repressurize the refrigeration system. That's how it's done. What do you think, Dad?
Hooray!
That right there is a healthy 14.4 volts, about 700 RPMs. Yeah, it does. With a brand new alternator. Yeah. Installed without depressurizing. Woo. The cooling system. Well, you do have to remove the lower radiator hose to reach it, so you have to remove that, but not the AC system. There you go. But it can be done without depressurizing the AC system. Biggest struggle you'll have is the ground bolt right here. You have to reach it from beneath. You won't have enough room for a ratchet, so you have to use an electric ratchet with a thin series. But you do that. So, that's it. Keep going. That's $3,300 of work there, and it took 3 days. Get all going. Yep. Pet Boys. Both for $3,327. $815 in labor. Well, sorry, $815 in parts. $2,500 in labor. What is on there now?